As a matter of best practice, our staff always review the list of vehicles that are coming forward to be purchased and put forward recommendations on which ones do not need to be replaced this year. So at Council's request, staff put forward a list of vehicles, and Council has passed that those vehicles will stay in service another year and will be reevaluated down the road. This, of course, is a difficult budget year, so we're trying wherever possible to look for savings. And I think that we found some savings in not replacing some of those vehicles this year, potentially replacing them next year, or as discussed in today's Council meeting, possibly looking to put those off to future years as a result of some of just the looming changes with tariffs. The Microtel is a very exciting project, and it's one that I think members of the community have been hearing about for a long time. This is a partnership with Huayet First Nations, Sashot, Hupacheset, to build a hotel in our community. And so today I think is the first time that location has been really public, and that is right in front of Walmart as you drive into the community. Really exciting initiative, exciting to have that led and spearheaded, as recognized as a need in our community from local First Nations and brought forward as something that I think we're all going to be really proud of once it's complete. So steps forward today. The property did not need to be rezoned, but a variance came forward for that today, which was passed by Council. There's a group of community members who have seen an opportunity when FIFA comes in, I think, 2026, to try to host some of the pre-games in our community. There's a group of volunteers who are working to put forward a proposal to FIFA, and I think if members of the community would like to get involved and help, I know we have a lot of history hosting some large athletic events in Port Alberni, so if members of the public are interested in that, they can certainly reach out to Terry Deacon, or in terms of our council representative, they can reach out to Deb Haggard to try to find out how they can get involved in volunteering with that work. The Restorative Justice Society has come forward to council and asked for a one-time grant to help fund a bit of a stopgap in the funding that they do have coming from the provincial government. We have seen some really fantastic results from restorative justice over the last few years, where they're taking people who are in the criminal justice system and are diverting them from going through sort of the necessary typical parts of that, and rather getting them reintegrated into the community, doing really meaningful restorative work. And I think making an effort to build back relationships that have been broken as well. So I think the local restorative justice volunteers they've really gotten together a great new group. They're very refreshed. They're working hard to try to make a meaningful impact in our community, and I think even in the early results that we're seeing a lot of potential for them to be able to expand their program further. I think that we all know, when somebody gets into the criminal justice system, we often see repetitive offenders. We see people who circle through the system, unfortunately, and that's not helping anybody. It doesn't help us to keep people in jail and then have them get out and reoffend. Restorative justice is really working to break that cycle. And they've seen some really fantastic early results. So we're looking to see if we can support them increasing the amount of work that they do in our community.